are not the fears that I have. So it's going to be a individual experience. And one thing he just said, you can do it. I was like, wow, that was the shortest and I think maybe the most important motivation that he's given me, I believe. Hi, I'm Rubina Dilaik, and you are watching me on Peeping Moon.
Hello everyone, welcome to PeepingMoon.com. I'm Rashita Sahni, and today joining me for a super interesting conversation is Rubina, who's all set to impress with Khatron Ke Khiladi 12. Hi Rubina, how have you been?
I'm doing great, thank you.
You're most welcome. When your name popped up in the list of Khatron Ke Khiladi, all of your fans were so excited because they were expecting you last year and they were a little disheartened to not see you. Now you're finally going there. What prompted you to do this season?
I wasn't doing a daily soap this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a genuine answer to it. Yeah.
Definitely. Agreed. Also, talking about the high intensity tasks that we will be seeing inside, have you done any physical prep for it or changed any diet, followed anything for your training?
Honestly, no. Because this reality show is something that you cannot prepare something in a month or a week or 10 days or even for that matter 2 years or 3 years. This show tests your strength, cadence, agility, or maybe is about your fears and phobias which have been there with you throughout your life. So preparation towards it in a short stint, I don't think so that would work.
Okay. Got it. Also, talking about the physical strength, that is important, but I think mental strength also is very necessary for a show like this one. As you mentioned, fears and all of that. Have you planned anything how you will cope up with the fears?
I don't know, it's going to be an instantaneous reaction to things or maybe to the revelation of tasks as they happen. Because, I mean, how can you prepare yourself imagining maybe, for an instance, a box full of rats? How can you imagine? And then how can you tackle it? So, these imaginative things really, I believe, really don't work for Khatron Ke Khiladi here. So, it's going to be something which will be at that very moment, at that very instance, and I don't know what the state of mind then it would be.
And in the earlier seasons, there was this notion that only actors won Khatron Ke Khiladi because they had more physical strength than the actresses, the female actors. But right now it's changing. I think for the past 3-4 seasons, we have been seeing so many actresses doing so well on the show. How do you feel about this notion? And of course, actresses performing as good or maybe better than men?
Yeah, see, I mean, not coming from an underlined hint of feminism or anything of that sort. I believe this show is completely based on how will you tackle a situation at that given point in time. That'll help you proceed ahead or that'll help you go back home. So it won't be because now female are getting more stronger, so the inclination of winning this gender will be more than men. So I think that's quite subjective. What's important is, as you rightly mentioned, the state of mind, how strong willed you will be. So I think a strong will is irrespective of a man or a woman. So let's keep it that way. So but I'm glad that now female actors are nice, bright, and dominating the area. So that in a way that's good, but it's all about that time, that state of mind, the task, the fear that you can overcome at that point in time. So that's very subjective.
Agreed, completely. And Abhinav participated last year. Any tip, any advice he shared with you or about his experience?
Of course he shared his experience, but then he said that it is completely personal because the way you will react is not the way I'm going to react. The fears that you have are not the fears that I have. So it's going to be a individual experience. And one thing he just said, you can do it. I was like, wow, that was the shortest and I think maybe the most important motivation that he's given me, I believe.
I'm sure very motivating. And you can do it. This phrase, I think every fan of yours feels the same because you won Big Boss and they see this inbuilt winner in you. You know, when your announcement came and your fans were genuinely so happy that Rubina will win, they have this confidence. How do you see? Does it come across as reassuring?
That's a lot of pressure. That is, but I take that pressure momentarily and then I move on because, as I said, you can't decide what will happen there. I can't assure you what will be my state of mind or physical state at that point in time when I will be doing that particular stunt. There will be external factors. Maybe when I go up there for the stunt, the wind has changed, the weather has changed. So you never know. So it's very subjective. But um, I have I have immense amount of gratitude and respect for my fans and their feelings, and for that I would say that I will not let them down. But we don't know what's going to happen.
Amazing. But we are sure you will rock it and all the very best for the show.
Thank you, darling.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much.
much.